Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Matilda, and today I'm gonna tell you guys a story of how I accidentally and indirectly, not indirectly, but I contributed to like animal abuse and stuff. And I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. So in August 2019, my family and I went to Egypt where we spent our vacation on an excursion with about 50 other people, and they were all Spanish. We were the only Portuguese family. And we went on a cruise down the Nile River. So about halfway through the trip, we are at this city called Aswan. So the plan for the afternoon was to go swimming on this like river Nile beach and then ride some dromedaries down to the Nubian village where we'd see a crocodile because there are only crocodiles on a certain region of the Nile River now. So yeah. Anyways, we're at the beach and we're swimming and it's awesome. Like, this beach has a huge, and when I mean huge, I mean ginormous dune right next to the water. And it is so massive, it is blocking the sun, my G. Blocking the sun, bro. So after the swim, we dry up and we head to the place with the dromedaries. Now, I had already ridden dromedaries the year before when we went to Morocco. And let me tell you guys, those dromedaries lived a life, bro. All they did was basically chill in the desert, mate. They had good keepers, like they treated them well, at least from what I saw. And then they only had to like carry around some tourists once every like couple of days. But these dromedaries, oh no, no, bro. These dromedaries were getting whipped. They had like scars and burn marks, like the burn marks they used to give slaves to mark as their own. And they basically carried around tourists back and forth from the Nubian village to the beach all day, literally from sunrise to sunset. And honestly, they probably weren't fed that well. That being said, as soon as I saw them, I was like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. But I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't stay behind because the boat was gonna pick us up at the Nubian village. And I also couldn't walk there because there was only one tight path and there was all these dromedaries passing through it. So there was no way I was going to get there without being like ran over. So I just went, bro. I just rode one of the dromedaries. I had to. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I thought I was gonna die. But remember when I said the beach was like this huge dune that blocked the sun? Yeah, the path was next to that dune, and on the other side there was like this cliff down to the river. Of course, you are also riding a dromedary. Not a camel, a dromedary, which means you have to ride on top of the hump. You can't ride in between humps. So that adds like 2 meters to your height. On top of that, the guy leading our little group of dromedaries made the camels run, my G. Run. Have you ever seen a video of a dromedary running? Yeah, I thought they didn't do that either. So now I was hanging on for dear life, bro. Because if I let go of this like tiny little joystick thingy on my seat, I either fall down and get ran over by the dromedary behind me, or I fall down and I fall down the cliff. Okay, so luckily no one got hurt. Obviously, I'm still here. But yeah, it was really scary and it kind of traumatized me. And there was this girl that arrived after me, and she was dead serious, crying out of panic, and I felt so sorry for that girl. But anyways, we arrived at the Nubian village safe and sound, and we went to like this tea house slash gift shop. Now, one thing about this tea house, it had like a cage dead center of the shop with a young crocodile. It was kind of like, it was probably like this size. I don't know if this fits the screen or not, but it was this size, and he had like his jaws closed shut by this like plastic thing, and he looked really lonely. And I know crocodiles aren't mammals, so they don't really feel empathy and they're lonely animals, but he didn't look very happy, and he was alone, and he couldn't like open his mouth or anything. So yeah, so I was sitting there feeling bad for like exploring those poor dromedaries and now exploring this crocodile that's not even adult yet. And then the shopkeeper comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, you wanna hold a crocodile?" And I'm like, "Yep, yeah, I wanna hold a crocodile." Cause like, what was I supposed to say? Like, I might never get another chance like this ever again in my life. When will I ever be able to hold one of the world's most dangerous predators with my own two hands? And also, like, we already paid for that. The damage is done. Like, I might as well enjoy it while I can. You know what I'm saying? So he takes it out of the cage, hands it over to me, and that thing was heavy as hell, bruh. I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't think it was gonna be that heavy. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be lighter, but it probably weighed the same as like a 10-year-old kid, which is like 30, 35 kilos, something like that. But for real, it was really thrilling, and it's a beautiful animal. And the skin, man, the skin was like rocks and blubber, like fat combined. It was kind of like you passed your hands through it and it was real hard. But then if you press down on it, you could kind of like feel the squish. I can't explain it, but it was awesome. But of course, the crocodile gets irritated. Like I would too. Like all these people are surrounding you. You're being held by a person you don't know. So there was like this other Spanish kid waiting to hold the crocodile. So what do you think I did, bro? I passed it on to him, bro. I ain't trying to get hurt today. Like, I am not gonna get scratched by this crocodile. No way. Obviously, he didn't like getting passed around, so the kid held him for like 2 seconds, and then he had to go back in the cage. And thus concludes my story about animal abuse. Moral of the story: if you ever travel and your journey includes any sort of animal, make sure they are not mistreated beforehand, because no one deserves to live like that.